What is up, everybody? Whoop whoop whoop! Phil Plays Bass is back with a little bit of Christmas vibes today. I've got my lovely Christmas jumper, bells and everything. I hope everybody's doing all right. We made it to another Friday. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back. Mic is a little hot. There we go. That's better. How's everybody doing? Hello, Mike. Hello, Nate. Hello, Akil. Thanks for joining, guys. Always appreciate seeing you all. How's everybody doing? Mike said he was wrapping some Christmas presents yesterday, so he didn't have a chance to play. That's a good excuse. That's a good excuse. How are you, Akil? How's everything doing? How's everybody doing? How's everything going? Mike's a little hot. Mike is a little hot. Yes. The microphone was a little hot. I'll let Sherry be the judge of that, Mike. All right. Somebody on the channel, a few streams ago, I think it was Ayush Shrimal or another new guy from Southeast Asia, mentioned that he was doing the Hanon exercises as a warm-up, and I was like, that's such a great idea. That is such a great idea. And I think most of them are online for us to peruse, so I thought I'd use that as a warm-up routine today. It's like a whole playlist of the thing. Hanon exercise number 1. Okay. Let's switch to the web view, because I think this is pretty cool, and I think we should give this a shot. I hope you guys feel the same way about it than I do. It's essentially a series of, like, gosh, how many exercises? Like 60 or 70 or 100 or whatever. And they're all on the piano, just little finger exercises. Very, very simple. But since the layout of the instrument is different, obviously, on the bass and the keys are laid out, it makes for interesting jumps in the way we play scales. That is, I don't want to say more interesting on bass, but it's actually a different kind of challenge to keyboard. For instance, here's exercise number 1. So fairly simple exercise on the piano. You're just shifting positions. You play a note, you skip one, and then you play 4 up, down, and then you move to the next key. And it's basically the same pattern for, however many octaves you want to play it over. That Christmas sweater is pretty good, dude. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, that was not going to mention the brand name, but because it doesn't matter. That's the only one I own actually. Around this time of Christmas, you obviously get all of the ads for whimsical, funny, cynical, sarcastic Christmas jumpers, and I'm always tempted to buy some stupid ones. They look like Christmas jumpers, but the message is something silly that has nothing to do with Christmas. I always thought that was quite funny, but I'm like, it's a bit of a waste of money. You wear these like once or twice a year, but never mind. All right, so here's this exercise that I want to give a little bit of airtime to. Switch to the proper cam. Let's put a little bit of a drum genius on, because it's quicker than setting up the app for now. Oh, it's gone. Funky. It's not coming through as it should. Yeah, sorry guys, there's something wrong with my... I'm just realizing that this is not the... I bought a new cable and I'm realizing now that it's not about the cable. It's something to do with my audio interface that's a little dodgy. Apologies for the sound cutting in and out. But that's good, but that's not going to stay there, so I'm going to have to shove something underneath. Try. Okay, that's going to hold for like 30 seconds, but... Alright, so let's give it a shot. We start with G, just because it's more convenient. I kind of like the way. I mean, it's clearly I've made a bunch of mistakes, so I think it's an interesting exercise. Let's try exercise number 2, which is essentially the same thing, just slightly different order in notes. Back from the beginning. Mike says, I've got a Focusrite that has always been a bit dodgy. I've updated the driver and messaged with Focusrite about it. Still does weird things. I think the new product, Nate, didn't you just buy one, or like last month or something? Let us know if you do have any issues with it. Mine is just I've had it for a good 10 years. Probably more, 10, 15, 10, 11 years. And it's only this last year that one of the inputs has become a little bit unreliable. 4th gen. Mine, I reckon, is 1st gen. Probably. Again, an interesting pattern to play on the bass because it's probably going to target some fingers that don't really want to do that particular alternating between two notes like that. So let's give it a shot. Move back to regular cam. I'm going to do it in G. So we do 1, 3, 6. It's essentially the pattern going up. 1, 1, 3, 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, E. That's the pattern. Then we have to play it in a major context all the time, so it alternates with you, it alternates with different fingers potentially. Yeah, I really like that. This kind of pattern. First one, pretty simple. It's kind of a Motown thing. Then when you move up the scale, it just becomes kind of awkward, really. Yeah, this particular one. So A, F sharp. If I want to stay in the same position, I have to use kind of different fingers that don't normally want to behave that way. Yeah, I'm using pinky finger, middle finger, and ring finger for the F sharp. And that's kind of awkward, but that's the kind of stuff that we love to target, really. So I'm starting again from the beginning, and I'm going to try and run through it at tempo. Just a touch slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. I went out of position. Wondering how often I should switch. Give it another try, and I'll switch positions a bit earlier. 2, 3, 4. That's not how it works. Not quite getting the hang of this one on the way down. piano, that would be D, D, B. Okay. G, E, D, C, E, F. Hmm. Hmm. Nate is doing some troubleshooting thing. Hmm. What? Yeah, I wonder when you bought your interface, like, yeah, I'm wondering which model it is. Mine is clearly just a sort of wear and tear kind of issue. I must have just yanked a bunch of but that's not really what I normally do. I'm usually pretty good with my own gear, but I reckon this is what happened in my case. Probably, yeah, many many cable swaps or something like that. Although it could also be the little brass adapter, whatever you call it, that goes turns a quarter 8-inch jack into quarter-inch. Yeah, could be that. I want to try not Hanon 3. Oh, actually, might try Hanon number 3. That one's pretty good as well. But I've never heard number 4, so I'm going to give that a listen and see if I can pick it up quickly. Ooh. Okay, listen to this, guys. Be cool. Back on web view. Yeah, this is quite different to what I'm playing usually, so let's check it out again. Okay, so first one. And then on the way down. Okay, so it's a mirror image. Interesting, this one is. Bosh. Okay, cool. Number 5. Oh, we're going up to the 6th. This is the kind of stuff that starts getting really useful. And then on the way down. Whoa. All of these are very cool. Damn, dude, there's literally 60. Okay, it's a playlist of 60 exercises. All in the C major scale. For us, super interesting stuff. It's not so much about memorizing. Oh, by the way, they're all available on PDF, I believe. Should probably be able to get them all fairly easy. You can obviously still buy the book. I'm just wondering if they're also available Hanon online, blah blah. Part 1. Download the free piano sheet music, dude. That's awesome. And it's in bass clef as well. Guys, visit hanon-online.com You should be able to download all these exercises. Very useful stuff. I'm going to start introducing more and more of them in my little practice. Pretty cool. In the meantime, tiny break. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Cool. I don't know if that should do it for the warm up. Might have to give one of our regular exercises a little bit of a spin, but I have to go to a jam in about an hour. I'm gonna try and get some new students, and I fancied doing a bit of jamming to one of those Drum Genius tracks that I downloaded week. Stratus the Chicken, Zigaboo, blah blah blah. What about this one? Yeah, kind of a chill little groove that. Yeah, you guys would have guessed this is a drum beat that is clearly Zigaboo mod released from the meters. Really nice stuff. I think I could jam on this for a while. Or something else. I might just download a new one actually. Jazz Boogaloo. Digga digga digga. Feel fast. Jazz. Or loop. Styles. Polyrhythms. Rock country. Mike's multiple personalities strike again. I just found my wife's phone again. One more like and subscription. Oh, Mike. The world should be filled with more mics, really. Polyrhythms. 3 against 4, 4 against 3. What does this sound like? Ooh, wow. Okay, 4 against 3. That sounds cool. No, the other one was nicer. This one. Whoa. I have no idea how this one goes. Okay, download. Downloading 4. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, it's 4 against 5. I downloaded 4 against 5. That's that's not at all what I need. 4 against 3. That was the one. Okay, download this one. Well, I've got 4 against 5 now for some reason. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh man, that's tough. That might be a little bit too fast for me, really. To be honest. One, 2, 3. Damn, dude, I really love these little grooves. That is such I know, it just feels really fresh to me. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm just getting in the zone there. No one is God. What a name, dude. Bold claim. Santa Claus is not real, you kid. Bold claim. Bold claim. Prove it. Prove it, brother. Prove it. When you were a kid, Santa Claus is real. Ooh, that might actually work really well with that. Oh, why don't I just do a little blind test, hey? What's up, Ayush Ramal? Good to see you, dude. Thanks for joining again. Okay, whoever recognizes this melody wins my approval. I've got to think of tunes now. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Okay, I've got one. That's easy. That's easy. Come on. Okay, one more time. Come on, guys. Legendary guitar line. It's not a Christmas tune. Am I playing it that bad that you guys can't recognize it? I'm mixing both here, but this is the one I want. Top Gun. That's it. Nate's found it. Yes, yes, it was. It was Top Gun. Yeah. This one was not the danger zone. It's just the theme from Top Gun. I think the main theme. But yeah. Highway to the danger zone. On the highway to the danger zone. Something like that. Something like that. I love that movie. Both of them. My friend couldn't believe it when I said I've never seen Top Gun. Mike, you've never seen Top Gun, yet you've seen Sinners or Sinner. The Sinner? I don't remember. The Sinners. I haven't seen The Sinners, but Top Gun, Mike, come on. Legendary. Legendary movie. Here's another one. An easy one. Give you guys boost your confidence a little bit. I'll just give you the first 4 or 5 notes. We're gonna be in C. Come on, that's easy. Indeed. It is indeed Silent Night. Okay, here's another one. Michael's got it. Michael's got it. I should keep a tally. Let's get festive, guys. Come on. What's another one? Oh, I don't know if I can. Okay, that's. Yes, I know the one. That's the melody. Okay. That's not the melody. That's the bass line. More points for the actual composer. Come on, you guys know this one, surely. Surely. Not ringing any bells. That looks kind of weird on screen. Remind me not to do that again. It's not ringing any bells. It was, come on, Nate. Nothing? This Christmas, Donny Hathaway. And this Christmas. Yeah, that's it. And this Christmas. Oh, there's a bunch of weird 2-5-1s in this of secondary 2-5s in this tune. It's a beautiful song. Oh, Wham didn't used to care for them, but Deadpool likes them, so I have new respect. That's such a funny statement, Mike. What key is it in? E minor, F minor. I gave you my heart. Yeah, but I can't remember that many traditional ones. How does Dig the Hole go again? Well, if I said a name, that's not going to be a name the tune, I think. But that's an interesting idea. Name the tune. Try some of that more often. I'll actually write it on the board. Name that tune. There's going to be. Maybe I'll be the first one to do it. Who knows? On the bass, at least. I mean, it's easier on piano, right? I guess. Got the harmony and everything. Here I can only sort of play chords, but mainly melodies. Not very Christmas. Oh, should we get a copyright strike just for the sake of that? Oh yeah, sorry. Let's get a Christmas copyright strike. Who's up for a Christmas copyright strike? Let's do it. No, just play the song. Hello, Spotify.
This Christmas and that. Hang all the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas.
Such a beautiful tune, man. It's so hard to play.
How much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. Shake a hand now. The fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. Merry Christmas. Shake a hand.
Very difficult to play. What's up, Zahar? Good to see you, dude. Just came to say hi. Hello, dude. I hope you're well. That means you're in a rush. You're very, very busy. Guys, check out this tune, Christmas. This Christmas by Donny Hathaway. It's huge, huge in the UK. People absolutely love this tune. I can't believe you guys didn't recognize the melody, but I suppose it may not be a massive Christmas tune in the US. I'm not gonna do Mariah. I promise. We're doing well, dude. Yeah, prepping for Christmas. Not very Christmassy, but I do want to carry on transcribing. That's super tough. That's super tough exercise. Oh, there's this one as well that I spotted online. Amazing Slowdowner, where are you? You're not saying anything. Oh, you started learning Donna Lee, dude. Dude. What a tune. Meet all my prompts. Done. What have you got? Wing Fast. 3, Hard. Ah. That tempo was way too fast for me. Oh, dude. Ouch. Great warm-up, though. Very good warm-up. Yeah, something like that. Let's get swapped keys. Give it another try. I feel a little bit more warmed up now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, Ah, always trouble this one. Yeah, I've got to practice it as well, dude. I know it, but clearly the hands don't want to play too well. Oh, I've got it on. I think I've got a backing track for that. Don't I? Do I? Why not? Oh yeah, there she is. Economy plucking, Michael. Remember. Uh. That one. Yeah, I think some people do pull-offs and hammer-ons, but it doesn't have the same kind of Jacko sound. You can't get Jacko out of me, dude. Bit of a weird thing to say again, but there it is. Amazing slowdowner. Why are you not live? Restart capture. Nope. Doesn't want to. ASD. Restart capture. Doesn't want to. Call center. Amazing slowdowner. Blah blah blah. Just saying things. Okay, how about now?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man, love a good jazz blowout. I can't hear myself. Amazing slow down is a little bit loud. Sticking to Amazing Slow Downer. I still have to carry on with that. What's it called? Stella by Starlight. Well, I say I still have to. I want to. This is not. Nobody's forcing me to, but myself. Where were we? Not very Christmassy, but hey, I suppose Stella, star in Italian, estrella in Espanol, and Starlight. I'm looking at the cosmos. That's pretty Christmassy, right? In a way. Crickets. Come on, guys, that's pretty Christmassy, right? Romance is Christmassy, is it? Romance for Jesus? Anyone? All right, that's the one. See how much I remember. Let me take a energy drink. Amen. Oh, that part still gives me grief. Amazing Showdown was too loud for me. I don't know if you guys can hear the track properly. It's kind of a little bit too loud in my ears. So hopefully it's not going to be too quiet now in yours. Ooh, that's an interesting question, Nate. The floating thumb technique. Depends exactly what you mean by floating thumb. Some people... I met a guy who was doing his PhD in music, or at least in bass specifically. And for him, the floating thumb, this. It was halfway between no thumb at all and the anchor. So his thumb was sort of resting on the strings, and he was plucking sideways, as opposed to mine, which is like kind of like an old musket. It snaps back, I guess, onto my thumb, as if to create sparks. Pretty metal. His was like plucking there, so his thumb was kind of like out of the way. And I know a lot of fusion guys kind of like this. They kind of like this technique. I'm not finding myself in it at all. I find when I anchor it is hard. I find when I anchor, where's your comma, Nate? Huh? I find when I anchor, it is hard to play fast single triplets. Loading is key. I was taught by just resting your hand and tilting rest forward. and then back. Your hand will naturally open when tilted back/straight. But anchor style, your hand will naturally close, making dexterity much harder. That's an interesting question. That's never really been an... Either I'm past that point, and I mean that, modestly, with humility. I'm past that point as a player where I'm sort of good enough with the technique that I have that I don't really have to ask myself that question. I did ask myself the question some time ago, 10, 15 years ago, possibly. I would have sort of questioned everything. And at some point, I did introduce... fine, never mind. I did introduce the pinky finger rest that you guys can't probably see when I'm playing normally. But my pinky fingers, especially on the 5th string, my pinky fingers always anchored on the 5th string in order to keep it from resonating with a sympathetic resonance or whatever it's called. So my pinky finger is usually anchored on the B string. Sometimes I use the same technique. I'll sometimes use the same technique with the... Which means that my thumb has a bit more ease moving between strings because I've got this extra bit of anchoring on the strings. I must have mentioned that. I think I did mention that on stream already. It feels kind of odd at first having to sort of cramp your hands. Kind of just feels a bit odd. I think there's something to do with the muscles in your forearm, obviously the ones that control finger flexion. Yes, finger flexion is controlled by the muscles in your forearm. And having this finger, having the muscle that controls this finger being, solicited, makes it feel like it gets in the way of the others, but I find that with practice, this kind of didn't bother me so much anymore. Rest your fingers, Phil, and tilt your wrist back and then forward. You'll see what I mean. Rest your fingers on the strings, like flat. Tilt your wrist back. Wrist. Is it like this? Like the forearm, or arm up? Resting fingers, arm up. Or if I just do this? You'll have to get really specific, Nate. Sorry, I'm putting the onus on you on this one, but I want to kind of understand what you're talking about. And tilt wrist forward, then back while keeping fingers. So arm up. Arm up. Tilt wrist forward, then back while keeping fingers. Okay, you'll show pick in Discord. Oh gosh. I did not transcribe a single note of Stella by Starlight. Whoopsie. Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to do absolutely for sure today, but that's all right. Focus right. I know this. Right? So arm up. And then do this. And this should be, well, like the sort of normal, this should be the normal position that I should adopt. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I see what you mean. That hand position that you're showing me on the Discord looks really natural. That looks good to me. Instinctively, I'm like, that's decent hand position. Looks relaxed, and the fingers are kind of falling into place like it's some sort of pencil sketch. People drawing hands. that look very sort of natural and relaxed. That's kind of what you want to see your hand to do. But would you say that I anchor or that I float, Nate? I'm a little bit confused as to which one, which camp, quote unquote, I'm in. Most people that are all in on the anchor, their wrist is at the huge angle close. Oh, right. Okay. So anchor in the same place, right? I mean, people who keep their thumbs like in one single place and then do everything with that particular anchor. Yeah, absolutely hate that. Sorry, there's few things that I hate, but I hate that kind of technique. To me, it produces sloppy sound, and it looks terrible, dude. It doesn't look good. You don't look like you're in control of your instrument at all. This is no critique of anyone in particular, Flea, but dude, it's not that hard to fix, and I said it. It's not that hard to fix, and it produces such better sound, and you have just so much more control over the sound of the instrument. The sweater looks crazy good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good too, dude. There she is. Merry Christmas. That's the smartest thing I own. Yeah. It's kind of the drum that I'm always banging, Nate, about technique. Not to sound like Sohans and not to sound like an elitist, but it's not being elitist to just say there's kind of a correct approach to things. Now, your morphology, the shape of your body will determine little variations on that thing, but at least learn to do the thing. And then, I mean, very few people on earth have like massive limitations or handicaps that prevent them from using that technique. And I find that the rest is a little bit of they're kind of excuses, really. If you don't want to learn the proper technique, just say it. It's fine. If you want to do things your way, do it your way. But just tell people not to copy you. Just tell people not to do it that way. Just say, it's my thing. This is how I get my sound. I get my sound because I've got this weird technique. But people who want to learn the instrument properly and not, have longevity with the instrument, do this instead. Listen to these guys. But don't do what I do. It's dangerous. And it sounds sloppy. Even if I do it really well, you won't. I'm one of a kind, not me. I'm talking about the players for whom it actually does work. Like Flea. Because it does work for Flea. Good for him. Doesn't work for anybody else. He's one of one. And everybody who's trying to emulate Flea's technique, they should reconsider, really. That is the most hateful I will ever be on this stream. Guys, right hand technique, right and left hand technique. There's a right way and there's a wrong way. Some people made the wrong way into their signature thing, but that doesn't mean that everybody should follow suit, Anyway, it's a debate. It is a debate. And I'm willing to engage. I recommend floating as well. If that's what I'm doing, Nate, if you say that I float, then I recommend floating. Much better control and longevity. Oh, Michael had to leave. I've got to go to a kung fu lesson. It's been a great stream. Michael, pleasure to see you as always, although I feel like you've left already. That's cool. Thank you as per usual for joining, Mike. Really appreciate you. I'm sorry I didn't see your comment a couple of minutes ago. These little things aren't discussed enough for new players. Completely agree, man. Completely agree. Although, maybe because the teachers are kind of afraid, a little bit afraid to not criticize the student, but give criticism, constructive criticism that doesn't go in the way that people, people don't want to hear it, possibly. I don't know. Things to consider. I don't yet have that many students on bass that do have that issue. So everybody starts with wonky technique. And then if one of my students is like, wow, I really want to emulate what Flea does, I'd be like, great, do it. Just don't use his technique. Do not place your hands like he does. He's a performer as well as a bass player slash musician. He's a bit of an everything kind of guy, but he is also on top of that a performer. And when you're playing live, you bend the rules. You bend the rules because you've got to do other things. You've got to jump around. He's got to do a bunch of things. He's got his own way of doing things, and all of these just beautifully merge into the beautiful being that is Flea. But that doesn't mean that people should try to be Flea. He wouldn't. I don't think he would recommend that himself. Well, dude, I can give you some. I've got some criticism of myself. Um, I'm very, very frustrated with this. Some of this, I should have. There's some aspects of my technique that should be 100% sorted out at this point. And one thing that particularly annoys me is I still have some awkwardness doing this kind of. Exactly that. I can't find. There's something about my ring finger that still does not feel right. Never felt right. And I've tried many different exercises. I think this is the best shape I've been in, to be completely honest with you. Mainly because of Hadrian's exercises and this sort of stuff. And this one, the horrible one. I find that this has really, really stabilized, really strengthened the little muscles in the hand that allow this finger to be in a better place. But I'm still, it feels a bit twitchy at times, just a little bit weak. Feels like there's still a, some lack of control. And I'm, a little bit frustrated with that. My timing, I suppose that's everybody, right? But when I get a bit excited, my timing kind of just, I don't know, it just doesn't work properly. I I'm also quite happy to be at that stage because well, there's always things to improve. Obviously, we've got to get it into our minds that it will never be 100% there. Like, oh wow, bass guitar, yeah, completed it, mate. What what do you mean? What does that even mean? Yeah, dude, I can pick up the bass, and this guy just does everything perfectly, all the techniques, improvisation. He can do everything. Oh God, that's mental, man. Nobody can do a couple of minutes of jamming of unplugged. Oh, yeah, you know it. You know it. Not somewhere else. How does it go again? Rush. I have to listen to that. Stefan. But Zara Larson. Never mind. That can't be the one. That can't be the one. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to go to that jam. Well, I want to go to that jam, really. It's gonna be pretty good. Oh, yeah, of course, man. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't remember the name of the bass player, but yes. Yeah, that is a pretty good bass line. I also really like one of Kendrick's, Off to Pimp a Butterfly. Butterfly, what's that? King Kunta.
I got a bone to pick. I don't want you monkey mouth motherfucker sitting in my...
Check it out, dude. It's a great bass line. Very, very clever. Sort of cyclical kind of pattern. Very, very cool bass line. Anyway, guys, this is gonna have to be me. I'm gonna grab a quick bite and yeah, come down for sure. One. Am I wrong to assume? That's the one. Am I wrong? Great bass line. Guys, everybody, thank you very much for joining me today. Real pleasure. I will see you busy weekend, but Monday 100% for sure. We are streaming. Me and my team will be there. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye. Doodles. Bye.
It's never been told. The mysteries of all this is what